Did you know that nearly 70% of adults in the US are struggling with overweight or obesity? And while most people focus on losing weight, there's one area that's stubbornly hard to tackle: belly fat. In fact, belly fat isn't just annoying to look at. It's dangerous. Studies show that excess belly fat is linked to heart disease, diabetes, and even certain cancers. Yet, most people are focusing on the wrong things. You might think you're doing everything right, dieting, working out, cutting calories, but the belly fat just won't go away. What if I told you that the real reason you're not losing belly fat isn't about eating less or exercising more? In this video, we're going to uncover the hidden reasons behind belly fat that no one is talking about. We'll dive into the science behind it, reveal shocking facts, and share simple, effective strategies to help you get rid of it for good. From stress to hormones, you'll learn what really matters when it comes to getting a flat belly, and it's not what you think. Stick around, the truth might surprise you. Chapter 1, The Myth of Quick Fixes, Why Crash Diets Fail. Let's face it, everyone loves a quick fix. You've probably tried a diet that promises to melt away belly fat in no time. But here's the hard truth: crash diets don't work in the long run. They're temporary. In fact, studies show that 80% of people who lose weight through crash diets regain it within a year. Why? Because these diets are extreme and not sustainable. When you drop calories drastically, your body goes into survival mode. It starts holding onto fat to protect itself, and this actually slows down your metabolism. So, instead of burning fat, your body clings to it. That's why you might notice your stomach fat sticking around, even after weeks of dieting. Instead of starving yourself, focus on small, manageable changes that you can stick to long term. A diet full of whole foods like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats will give your body the nutrients it needs without the drastic calorie restrictions. One study by Harvard found that a balanced, nutrient-dense diet is much more effective for long-term fat loss than any restrictive fad diet. The key is consistency. Slow and steady wins the race. A great way to start is by adding more fiber to your meals. Fiber helps you feel full longer and reduces the urge to snack on unhealthy foods. Foods like oats, beans, and leafy greens are excellent sources of fiber. Also, don't forget about your water intake. Drinking enough water is crucial for weight loss. It helps with digestion and can even reduce feelings of hunger, making it easier to stick to your eating plan. Ultimately, the real reason you're not losing belly fat isn't because you aren't trying hard enough, it's because you're focusing on the wrong methods. Sustainable changes lead to lasting results. So, ditch the crash diets and embrace a healthy, balanced lifestyle. Chapter 2, Belly Fat and Stress. The hidden connection you didn't know about. Stress isn't just a mental game, it affects your body in ways you might not realize. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that can make your body store fat, especially around your belly. Studies show that high levels of cortisol are directly linked to belly fat accumulation. It's no surprise that when we're stressed, we crave comfort foods, which often include sugary or fatty snacks. In fact, research from the American Psychological Association reveals that stress can lead to overeating, especially foods high in fat and sugar. This can result in weight gain, particularly in the abdominal area. But it's not just about food choices. Stress impacts your hormones, making it harder to lose fat. So, how do you manage stress effectively? The first step is mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness techniques, like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga, can help lower cortisol levels. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychology found that mindfulness-based interventions reduced cortisol and improved stress management. Sleep is another crucial factor. When you don't get enough rest, your body produces more cortisol, which can contribute to belly fat. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night to help regulate your hormones and reduce stress. Exercise is also a powerful tool for stress reduction. Physical activity releases endorphins, which are natural mood boosters. Just 30 minutes of moderate exercise a day can make a significant difference in how your body handles stress. Another great strategy is to reduce your caffeine intake. Excess caffeine can increase cortisol levels, especially if consumed in large amounts. Try switching to herbal teas or cutting back on coffee to keep your stress levels in check. If you're feeling overwhelmed, take a step back and focus on what you can control. Stress management is key to not just losing belly fat, but to living a healthier, longer life. Chapter 3, The Insulin Trap, How Your Body's Hormones Sabotage You. Insulin is a hormone that regulates blood sugar, But did you know it can also play a huge role in belly fat storage? When your body becomes resistant to insulin, it can't process sugar effectively. This leads to higher blood sugar levels, which encourages fat storage, particularly around the belly. According to the American Diabetes Association, insulin resistance is a major factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. But it's also a key player in stubborn belly fat. When your body has to produce more insulin to manage blood sugar, it ends up storing excess energy as fat. So, how can you fight insulin resistance? The first step is to focus on your diet. Foods that cause spikes in blood sugar, like sugary snacks, white bread, and sodas, can worsen insulin resistance. Instead, focus on low glycemic foods like whole grains, legumes, and vegetables, which have a gentler effect on blood sugar. Incorporating healthy fats into your diet can also help regulate insulin levels. Avocados, olive oil, and fatty fish like salmon are great choices that promote fat burning without spiking insulin. Exercise plays a big role in improving insulin sensitivity. A study published in Diabetes Care found that both aerobic and resistance training can improve insulin sensitivity, helping your body process sugar more efficiently. A mix of strength training and cardio is your best bet. Also, consider eating smaller, more frequent meals throughout the day to prevent blood sugar spikes. This can help your body maintain stable insulin levels and keep fat storage at bay. Another important factor is stress management. Chronic stress can elevate cortisol levels, which in turn can raise insulin levels. Managing stress through techniques like deep breathing, yoga, and regular exercise can support healthy insulin function. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of sleep. Poor sleep can impair insulin sensitivity, making it harder for your body to manage blood sugar. Aim for at least 7 hours of sleep each night to keep your insulin levels in check. By understanding the role of insulin in fat storage, you can make smarter choices to help shed that stubborn belly fat. Balance your blood sugar, eat nourishing foods, and keep moving. These strategies will help you win the fight against insulin resistance and belly fat. Don't forget to subscribe for more helpful tips and strategies that will transform your approach to belly fat loss and overall health. Chapter 4: Movement over Exercise. Why sitting is the new smoking. We've all heard that exercise is important, but there's something just as crucial that we often overlook: movement. Sitting for long periods has been shown to negatively affect your metabolism and fat storage. It's so bad that some experts say sitting is the new smoking. When you sit all day, your metabolism slows down, and your body stops burning fat efficiently. Research has shown that sitting for more than 8 hours a day can increase your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic illnesses. The problem is, most of us have desk jobs, so it's easy to rack up hours of sitting without even realizing it. But don't worry. You don't need to start running marathons to counteract the effects of sitting. Small changes can make a big difference. Take breaks every 30 minutes to stand up and stretch. Walk around during phone calls, or consider using a standing desk. Even activities like gardening, cleaning, or playing with your pets can keep you moving throughout the day. If you can, take the stairs instead of the elevator or park farther away from your destination. Regular movement helps prevent the buildup of belly fat and keeps your metabolism running efficiently. So, get up, move around, and keep your body active. It's a simple way to support a healthy, fat-burning lifestyle. Chapter 5: Gut Health Secrets. The key to a flat belly. Your gut plays a bigger role in belly fat than you might think. The balance of bacteria in your digestive system affects everything from digestion to fat storage. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, it can lead to bloating, indigestion, and even weight gain. Studies have shown that people with an imbalance of gut bacteria tend to have higher levels of abdominal fat. The good news is, improving your gut health can make a big difference in how you store fat. Probiotics, which are healthy bacteria found in foods like yogurt and fermented vegetables, can help restore balance in your gut. Eating a diet rich in fiber is another way to promote healthy gut bacteria. Fiber acts as food for good bacteria and helps regulate digestion, reducing bloating and supporting fat loss. Avoiding overly processed foods, which can disrupt gut health, is also important. Focus on whole foods like vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and lean proteins to support your gut and your waistline. If you're looking for a simple change, start by adding a probiotic-rich food to your diet every day. Over time, you'll notice improvements in digestion and a flatter belly. Chapter 6: Sleep Deprivation and Belly Fat. The power of rest. Sleep is often underestimated when it comes to weight loss, but it's actually one of the most important factors. Poor sleep affects your hormones, making you crave unhealthy foods and causing your body to store more fat. In fact, studies show that people who don't get enough sleep are more likely to have higher levels of belly fat. When you're sleep deprived, your body produces more cortisol and less leptin, the hormone that helps you feel full. This imbalance can lead to overeating and weight gain, especially around the belly. So, what's the solution? First, aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Try to stick to a regular sleep schedule, and avoid screens before bed. Create a calming bedtime routine to help your body relax. If you're struggling to sleep, consider relaxing techniques like reading, listening to soft music, or taking a warm bath before bed. Managing stress and practicing good sleep hygiene will go a long way in helping you maintain a healthy weight. A good night's sleep is one of the simplest ways to boost fat loss and reduce belly fat. Sleep more, stress less, and your body will thank you. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to get more simple strategies for living a healthier, longer life.